Good evening, guys. Today we are having a special guest, I would say. With me is Blue, probably the most known person at the moment in the streaming area. And his picture's coming up soon, very soon. There he is.
Hey, what's up? How you doing today?
First time for me casting in English, so let's see how that works.
I got you covered.
That's nice. So we got Team Kid against, who was it? I hate those long names. I just can't remember.
Tag is their tag.
Yeah, they don't like their guild tag. Something like that. We had them before on stream, so people know who we are talking about. I hope.
Right. Well, we'll work it out anyway. So you want to start going over their builds and stuff real quick while everybody else is joining?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's take a look at the red team first. Team Tag. We'll just call them Team Tag for now.
Yeah, some people hate our guild tag, by the way. The overlay is right.
Okay, some people hate our guild tag. Gotcha. All right, let's take a look at the Mesmer first. Azil Nephilim. Let's take a look at his stuff. 6 runes of the Ogre. And then he's going to be running Sword Focus along with a Berserker's Amulet. And his build is a very offensive Mesmer, pretty bursty build. It's going to rely on his Mind Rack. Can you agree?
Yeah, probably a normal Shadow build like we see it very often in EU. Standard trains 2020, 0030, so nothing special here.
Yeah, nothing really out of the ordinary. Moving on to Holy Knight Angel, looking at his stuff here. Running 7 runes of the Soldier, and looks like he's going to be running triple shouts with Save Yourselves. Interesting choice. Not a lot of Guardians choose that nowadays. He's going to be running Hammer, Mace, Shield with the Soldier's Amulet, actually. That's interesting, because, again, we see a lot of Guardians tend to be running Clerics, and his build's a bit different, too. No points at Virtues. Interesting choice there. What do you think's going on there?
Yeah, he's going a bit more offensive with the condition removed from the Soldier runes. So that he can bully people from the point and be active with the hammer, I guess he's running, or he did, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a little more of an offensive build than we're used to here. This actually reminds me of a build my old Guardian used to run, so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, but he's the main tank for, that name. Gosh, Tag. Let's just call them Tag.
Works for me! Over to Yaldir Dashira now, the engineer. Take a look at his stuff. Running 2 runes of fire, 2 runes of Lissa, and 2 runes of strength. So it looks like it's going to be another might stacking build. Pistol with a rabbit amulet, and his traits looks like it's going to be an HGH high damage grenade build. Nothing out of the ordinary there.
Yeah, pretty standard build. Next one would be Waffle Ice, the tank elementalist for Team Tag. He's playing triple cantrip, so really tanky with the Earth Runes, Valkyrie's Amulet with a Berserker's Jewel, so a bit of offensive here. And the staff at the moment, but I think he'll switch to Scepter Dagger.
Yeah. A lot of the time the staff is just for pre-game buffs, like swiftness and might and whatnot.
Oh no, he's going to play Aura Sharing, as we see in the traits, 0, 10, 0, 30, 30. So double dagger on him.
Looks like it. And then last but not least, we got Selena Cabeza, I believe is her name. Opening up to see what she's got under the hood here. 7 runes of the undead, a shortbow sword torch. Interesting choice of weaponry. And then a rabbit amulet. Looks like it's going to be a trap build, ladies and gentlemen, running 0-30-30, 0-10. Definitely going to be a very offensive build. Unfortunately, it does leave her very open to burst coming from thieves and other high damage people. But nonetheless, if her team plays it well, she is going to be able to survive and deal a lot of damage, especially to the enemy team's Guardian.
Yeah, but with about 2,000 toughness, that should be fine. At least for harassing the far point or staying on the close point in the 1-on-1. It's a pretty strong build, especially when traps are laid down and people run into it and you can throw another set of traps.
It's probably, in my opinion, it's probably the best build for 1v1ing Guardians, actually. It's probably one of the only ones that can kill them in like 9 times out of 10 within a decent amount of time. So it's going to be very strong against that Guardian. Speaking of which, let's move over to the blue team now, looking at Tandrew, I believe his name is. Opening up with 6 runes of the Ogre. Staff, once again, more than likely just for pre-game stuff. I believe he's also going to be running Aura Share. Can you agree?
Yeah, definitely. We see the major trait number 1, Sapphire Spoon, which grants Fury and Swiftness when sharing auras. But he doesn't use the aura share in water trait. He's going to remove more conditions for his team. And he's going somewhat more offensive with the Arcane Wave, not triple cantrip.
Maybe he'll just be on back point then, doing a little 1v1 build, possibly. So let's move on to Kid Tongan, the last Guardian here, also running 6 runes of the Soldier, but he will be running Sword, Shield, and Mace Focus. Another interesting choice. Nonetheless, he will be running these same utilities and Ultimate as the other team's Guardian, and his traits will be a little bit different here, running 0, 0, 20, 30, 20. Looks like, let's see what he's going for here.
Yeah, he's the tank again with the Soldier Amulet, removing the conditions. Pretty tanky, just swap 10 points to Valor to get more toughness while using his shield, because he's running it on sword, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he got the blink up on mid, can push people back, so pretty decent choice there, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, and then we have Kid Stasic, I believe is his name. It's opening up his stuff here. This is the Mesmer for the blue team today. For team, what is their name again?
Team Kid.
Team Kid, okay. So for Team Kid on the blue side over here, he will be running 6 runes of the Ogre, a Sword Focus, and then a Staff. Means he'll be playing a little bit more defensively than others, but nonetheless, he will be running the same build, a very Shatter-focused build that can do high amounts of damage, but at the same time, running Staff, that's a pretty good amount of self-survivability.
Yeah, he didn't pop his amulet on, so that's missing at the moment. I guess it will be the Berserker's amulet as usual.
More than likely, it'll just be the Berserker's amulet. I think it was just a misclick on his part. And then we have Kid Roy, the engineer for Team Kid. Kid will... okay, now I get it.
It's Kid from Team Kid, yeah. It's just
okay.
Roy.
I missed... Kid Roy sounded like an actual name, and... those pre-name tags. Anyway. With 6 runes of the Nightmare, he will be running Pistol Shield with a Rabbit Amulet. And over to his traits, this looks like more of a Teldo-esque build, I would say, with 30 points into explosives, 20 points into alchemy, and 10 points into tools. He will be able to stack swiftness and vigor at the same time with pretty much permanent, with 100% uptime on that, while at the same time he'll be pretty aggressive on points, pretty anti-side point, as I would call it.
Yeah, he's pretty strong on Henge and Mine with his bombs, but he can do a pretty good job in Keep with his team, spreading the bombs, getting the CC off, especially with the flamethrower with the knockback. So
yeah. The only issues I have with this build is that it causes havoc, but it can get focused down pretty easily, in my opinion, is if you know how to control it properly. So we're gonna see how Tag handles that one there.
Yeah, sure. And the last but not least, we got Arga on the Thief for Team Kid. He's playing 2 sigils, which is coming up at the moment. People are switching off from Shadow Step. Normally they switch from Shadow Refuge to Shadow Step.
Interesting.
Very interesting. He got like 6 runes of the Lissa, Berserker's Amulet, Sword, Dagger as usual at the moment, a short bow with no sigil in it, by the way, running 10, 30, 0, 30, so the boon removal, I fly all around the map build.
Yeah, a little more defensive than you would usually see on a Thief, so it definitely looks like he's going to be going for like that annoying build. That's a lot more Thieves are starting to run nowadays. But I believe that wraps it up, and I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, I'll give the ready to the teams. Normally we see Soldaris playing this build. He probably was one of the first one implementing it in Guild Wars 2, and he's playing it really good. So people know how to play against it, I guess. But it's pretty hard, especially when you're a Elementalist or a Guardian, because he can just steal all your boons with his 3rd skill on his sword.
Yeah.
Pretty beefy.
Definitely going to be beefy. Definitely going to be hard for you to counter that. So anyway, let's take a look at some of the other interesting aspects. I'm going to take a look at... Oh, and it seems that Thief actually left, so we can't take a look at him. Let me take a look at Selena Cabeza one more time here and see what she's got under the hood here. Choosing Sword Torch, which was an interesting choice. With this kind of trap build, I normally would see Sword Dagger, just to get that little bit more of a defensiveness, considering that she really doesn't have any defensive cooldowns, with the exception of her Sword 2 and 3.
Yeah, I guess probably she just wants to do the damage with the flame field you can lay down, and the short bow, which will give you the combo field.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, like she's definitely going all out with the damage here. I mean, that torch is only going to increase it like another tenfold. She's definitely going to be all over the burns, and it's really going to be hurting the other team if she can trigger properly. It's just the question is, at what cost will it be? Because of her sacrificing what little survivability the dagger would give you, in my opinion.
Yeah, furthermore, it's interesting that there's no chill trap.
Yeah,
that would be the defensive choice.
I agree with that actually. The chill trap is really a waste of time. From back when I was playing Ranger, I really never ran it. It just didn't seem like a good choice of a utility. If anything, I was going to run defensive. I would have ran lightning reflexes with this sort of build. But I mean, like we see, the match is getting started here, so we're going to see how it goes.
Yeah, so I'll switch to the map to see where the teams are going when they are starting, probably using the speed buffs of the elementalists to get the swiftness done.
Bit of lag there.
Yeah, it's my internet connection. My internet service provider is...
No, I was getting it too. It was the server.
Okay.
The server's Alright, so we had Swiftness being thrown on all sides, then opening up the map. Let's see where they're going.
It seems like 3 people are going straight to mid for the red team, while only the Guardian is going to keep, so if he's fast enough, the red team, they probably could spike him with the mower.
Yeah.
We'll see how that works.
Look at the middle fight now here.
Pretty beefy, nice knockdown, the blocks up, and now his team will join the fight, so it should be safe.
Oh, a Moa. He got 60 hit from the Moa there, and unfortunately all of his cooldowns are pretty much gone, so as soon as he gets out of this Moa, and he won't even make it out of that Moa, he'll go directly down, but they will get the illusion of life off on him and get him away. Nonetheless, Holy Nightingale has gone down, and he did get the rally now, so that was a nice play there by Team Kid.
Yeah, Team Kid definitely did a good job there. We now...
Alright, I think we're getting back in this now. Alright, well, I'll give color while we're waiting here. Looks like right now, red team's trying to aggress middle point. We are seeing them move in on a pretty offensive here. They are spending 2 people over to the mansion right now. But nonetheless, it seemed like that was a bit of failed Waffle Ice, and Azil tried to go over there, but blue team countered it pretty nicely. Nonetheless, we do have a pretty strong offensive going on in the middle at the moment. And
Roy is getting mowed, but he's again not focused. He can just run off the point. Lee's now trying to get the immobilize off. He did, but the shadow was just not enough. With the healing turret, he's at full HP probably.
Look what Arg is. If you notice what Arg is doing, Arg is actually using sort of what some consider an exploit right now.
He's porting from below onto the point.
He was using his short bow to shoot in from up top, which increases its velocity of the shot, so he can shoot it even faster from up top. So he's using sort of an exploit by shooting from up top, but nonetheless, it is a strategy which ANET hasn't fixed. So I guess it's allowed.
Definitely. Waffle is still defending Mansion while we see a decap on Windmill from Azael. Very well played there. Arga is trying to counter him. Let's see how that one-on-one goes. We see the Blood Frenzy to get the invulnerability.
We are going to see Azael take a lot of damage coming in here.
Now he's starting to hit, but the Moa went off, so with a nice immobilize and the help of Yaldi, they probably could get him down while he's in Moa, and it just seems like exactly that.
we do have reinforcements coming in from the blue team though, so maybe we'll see him get the res off. And yeah, they're not even gonna attempt to res him normally. They're just gonna pop that illusion of life. Maybe not the best choice, but nonetheless they will pop it, and they will use that correctly to get Azil down and would like to get the stomp going off here. Yeah,
Yaldi is in a lot of trouble now. I guess 3 people actually trying to kill him at the moment. Arga is back down, Sasek resing him at the moment, so...
He just uses Elixir S to res his teammate. Unfortunately, he didn't get him all the way up, and nonetheless, it was a nice choice to use that as well. Unfortunately, but it did turn against him, and he is going to get hit by the trap that will go down pretty low. And he will get knocked down there as well. And unfortunately, knocked team...
Very well played again from Team Kid. They really utilized their skills to pretty much to the extent. Again, Arga sitting on the window, using his cluster bomb just to spam more damage on midpoint. Now we see Plato in all kinds of trouble.
Ooh, Arga got somewhat low there. We're seeing Plato's holding up pretty nicely, actually, I gotta say.
Tongan, yeah, sorry. From Guardian.
they're both doing a pretty nice job of being held off. Plato was under a lot of pressure there, and he responded to that pretty nicely. He's managed his cooldowns pretty wisely so far, so nice job on his part.
Roy actually going down on Windmill. It was pressed by tag, so they will get Windmill right now. But he got the rest off with his Elixir. There was not enough damage to keep him down. But I don't think he can survive this against 3 people at the moment.
And blue team will retain that, and blue team will be closing in on the lead here very quickly. 475 points only.
Actually, blue team just got there with the portal, now pressuring tag so that they stay on 2 points. We got a 400 point lead at the moment, so Team Kid is about to win this match.
Mm.
Really, really well played. With the portal, getting back to the points, using Illusion of Life at the right moment to help win the fight.
And they will win that. Nice job once again. Team Kid just asserting overall dominance against Team Tag. Unfortunately, they were just look at the kills. In all honesty,
yeah, the points distribution it's incredible. But I think it's just about the focus on Tag side. They got lots and lots of damage, but they can't really utilize it because they don't catch someone. So they probably should use some more immobilizers or stuns.
Yeah.
That's
it
better.
Really, coming from Tag side, there really just wasn't there was a bit of it there, but it really was just nowhere near the team focus that Team Kid had. They really just generally had the ganks there, they had the team composition, they had the communication going. It's something that we really did not see from Team Tag, but maybe we will see from them in the future. Then this could be a learning experience for them, so maybe they'll learn from this and come back stronger next time.
I really hope so. I like all the German teams currently contacting us so that we can stream them, actually. So there are even some more teams coming up the next few days and weeks, and probably we'll see them in some tournaments, which would be pretty awesome.
It's going to be fun. We got... what's the next major European tournament? I don't think we have any major European regular tournaments coming up for now. I know that we have the 1v1 tournament. I'm speaking regular 5-on-5 team tournaments, but anyway, I think
there isn't really one at the moment.
Team Paradigms has one in the works, but they haven't really released details on that yet, I think. There's a couple other groups I think that are in the works of them as well, but I'm not allowed to talk about those yet.
Yeah, the problem on the German side or of the European side is that, or especially in Germany, because I'm really in contact with Guild News and Guild Wars 2 Pro, people are trying to make their own tournaments and get the views to their side, and they're not helping each other out, which really doesn't help at all. Everyone got 40 viewers and then 60 viewers, but there's no real push about a big tournament, about some prize money we could set up if all work together at the moment.
Yeah, I think we just really need to start centering things around certain channels. It's somewhat confusing trying to follow everyone right now. There's 30 different channels where people are streaming from, and everybody wants everything on their own channel so that they could get stuff. But I think we're working towards that goal. Like I said, I'm trying to get a network going of international shoutcasters so that once we get tournaments going, we could sort of have them all be on the same channels so that people know where they're going to be.
Yes, now we need to check if Tag is going to play again. But they're currently thinking about, but probably not. So let me check if I can get Made and Matter, if they are up at the moment, but it doesn't seem like it. Employee of Tyria, employee of the month, I would say.
I work for Tyria. Gay? Psh, alright. Anyway, but yeah, yes, I am a full-time caster now. It's gonna be an uphill battle, to say the least. But I am a full-time caster now. As I get the Twitch partnership, I dived right into it, and I'm doing this full-time now. I'm working with casters like you, SteppenWolf, and a lot of other tournament organizers to sort of do the most I can here to sort of get the scene bumping as quickly as possible.
Yeah, you're moving to college, as you told us before, so probably as your job while studying?
Yeah. My only worry now is that when I get to college is, will I be able to stream from it?
Okay, that could be a problem.
But from what I understand, the college has generally usually 4 megabits of upload speed, which would be plenty for me, so...
Yeah, in Germany that's pretty nice, especially in Munich, because we got a big hoster here. Well, the... How is it called? Big hall of computers and stuff?
Game banks?
Something like that, probably just for the universities, and we got an upload of 100 megabits if we want to.
Oh, my goodness gracious. What?
That's so awesome, to be honest.
I know that the college. I'm going to Rochester Institute of Technology, so I know that they're at that college. There's a pretty big. They have a pretty good gaming organization there that's highly active in esports. So maybe I could talk to them about working something out. Maybe so. I got to see what goes down, but we'll work it out. If anything, I'll just have one of my other co-casters sort of be like the streamer who's always with me, and he'll be the one streaming it. Because right now I have 10 megabits per second upload, so it
That's
would,
decent.
but I only use like 3.5 of it to stream. So
Yeah, especially with 720p if you stream that, because as I'm right now, we don't got any other possibilities to get like 480p or 360.
yeah,
That's
I think
bad. Otherwise, I
I'm.
would stream 1080p.
It really seems like me and Grouch are the only ones that have access to that right now. Unfortunately, that have access to the multi quality servers. Same with the delay servers as well.
Yeah.
Like even yesterday, we didn't have a delay server, which I was surprised about. We had to do it manually, but it's a work in progress. We got to fight to get what we need, but we're working at it.
We'll get to it definitely.
We'll get there.
Okay,
Believe in esports.
so we need another team if anyone in the chat is actually playing. And when I know that there's some names like Moa and even the Maker is currently watching. Thanks for tuning in.
What's up, Maker?
So
He's probably not paying attention. He's just
he's just sitting here.
he's alt tabbed on Reddit, like not actually paying attention like I do when I watch streams half the time. And then one of my names mentioned, I'm like, what?
Okay, but we could probably do a fun brawl. If you know that, we're doing it quite often at the moment.
What's a fun brawl? Is this anything like Fun Day Monday?
Probably we just get 10 people from any team like Meta Meta, Paradigm, we got Lear from Atrox. Anyone who wants to play, put them in one arena on the other 3 maps, so Capricorn, Spirit Watch, and Temple, and cast it while they try to do their best. Mostly it's pretty fun, but
Yeah.
we need to see if we get enough people.
You gotta see if you can get it. Alright, well, I'll sit here quietly and wait.
You can talk.
What would I talk about, though? Oh, and just to clear up any confusion, because I got a lot of crap for this yesterday. I realized the Fun Day Monday was not my original name. I stole it from Day 9, and I did that on purpose. So, if it's that much of an issue, I'll change it, but that was done on purpose, because I'm trying to completely emulate Day 9 in Guild Wars, so that's why I chose to do that. But anyway.
Okay, so I heard Seal Clubbers is up if I can find someone.
I've yet to cast them yet.
Neither do I. Would be fun actually. And probably those guys.
I actually have to do Fun Day Monday in like an hour on the North American servers. I almost forgot about that.
People are trolling you, by the way.
Look, man, I haven't shaved it in 3 years. It's been there for too long to shave.
You can do it.
I want to wait for a beard to be there too, so I can just take care of it all at once. There's no beard right now, and there has never been one there.
So you want a beard like Maker?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't want to have to shampoo my beard. No offense to Maker. What's going on? Why do you have the MMORPG symbol above my head, by the way?
I don't know.
Do you need? Oh, you don't have my logo. That's why.
I don't.
Remember, I'm my own separate entity. You gotta remember that.
And I did forget about the MMORPG logo.
It's just so there's something there.
Yeah, but it's alright, I guess.
I am a part of their network. Yeah, it's fine. I'm a part of their network. That's about it, though, as far as I'm
And they made a big tournament for us, so that's fine.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't checked it out, especially the German viewers at the moment, there are links below the stream where you can find the video on the VODs. So
That's not the link. Where's the English link for those of you who speak English? Hold on, I got it. Give me a second. There it is.
but there's probably no team up for screaming now.
There's the English link.
So I guess we're done for today, or at least I am. It's 11 p.m. again.
But I'm not.
You're just getting started, I know.
Yeah. Well, I was started earlier, and then I stopped, and then I started again with you, and then I'm gonna stop, and then in another hour I'm gonna start again. There's a lot of starting and stopping today.
Yeah, it's funny because sometimes with my cell phone right next to me, because it's like my alarm clock, then I get an email, Blue went online, like 3 times.
What was that? That was
So
Friday.
bad.
That was Friday, I think, that I did that.
Yeah, I don't know when.
Friday? Well, because Friday...
It was weird.
Friday I had gotten over my tonsillitis, so when I did that, it was like really bad. I was doing hey, let's do a really long stream today. So I did like 2 hours of Fun Day Monday on Europe, and then I did the weekly rewind show, and then after like an hour after that, I did Fun Day Monday on North American servers. So, or Fun Day, well, it would have been Fun Day Friday that day, but nonetheless, I still did it.
So what do you have planned for Fun Day Monday today?
We're on North American server, and I want to test this more now because I want to get some organized teams into play. We're gonna be playing Escort mainly, and then probably switch to hide and seek at some point, which are the 2 biggest games we've invented so far. But Escort is one that Zorby, I had him in playing it earlier, and he really likes it. So I think we're gonna try to get like 2 organized teams in to play it and see if it's actually like playable in a competitive aspect. But let me explain what it is. So a lot of people complain that they want more game types. So I'm sort of doing this to sort of like sate their thirst for that. They can watch the stream and play along and suggest new game types. So with what Escort was, is it was sort of like a reverse capture the flag objective. Basically what happens is each team picks one person to be their VIP, and they have to send him across the map to the enemy team's base. And once they get there, they have to get him back as well. But the twist is that the VIP can only walk; he can't run. So it's like a twist between Capture the Flag and like Convoy from Team Fortress or something like that. And so you have to get him there and back without him dying, and if he dies, he has to start all over again.
Okay, so it's something like offense and defense too, because you need to pressure the enemy team.
No, but well, yeah, it's like you got to decide how you want to play it. You can play it really offensively and just constantly kill the other team's thing. But the thing is, by doing that, you're going to be risking having your VIP alone a lot, and he'll be at the risk of dying. So it's like you gotta split your strategy up properly. So it's actually, I think it's like it has the way to be really in depth. So I'd like to see how it goes in an organized aspect. So we'll be testing it out more today in the Fun Day arena, and then maybe on Tuesday or Thursday, if I'm not doing anything, I could try to get 2 teams and actually try it like legitimately.
I hope you're playing on Legacy.
Yeah, that's what it's on.
Okay. Because of the long ways to walk.
Yeah, there's not a lot of other maps you could try it on because it's like there's not really bases on the other maps.
You could say from Henge behind the keep to mine and backwards for both teams.
Yeah, you can do it that way too, but it's not as cool as the actual base aspect of Fofire.
Yeah,
so.
sure.
But people like it, so I want to.
ArenaNet, we need more bases in Guild Wars 2.
Develop more maps with bases.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's about it, right?
Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for casting with me.
No problem, dude. Anytime.
Sure. First time in English for me, so I was kind of nervous.
You didn't do too bad. It was good. It was good.
Trying to do my best, but anyway, thanks for the viewers, of course, for watching, for tuning in. Probably spread the word about Guild Wars 2 esports, so we get more time to cast, more stuff to cast, more teams to cast, and so on.
Yes, sir.
That's from me. If you want to add anything, feel free to.
Well, all right then. I've been blue. You gotta do a sign off, man.
I gotta do the sign off. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I hope we'll see you soon again. Follow Blue. He's going to make his Fun Day Monday in about an hour, I guess it was. And
Yeah, 45 minutes now, but...
okay, so at 12 p.m. in Central European time. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.